Welcome back to Monster Hunter Wilds. Now, I may look slightly different while this starts to load. So, yeah, I did a little grinding off screen. Basically, mostly the Hirabami set. Why the Hirabami set? Those are those annoying flying thingies. Way easier when you go back and just hunt them during a regular hunt because there's only one of them. It's not the three that you have to deal with. Mainly because, if you notice, each piece has a Evade window. The one thing I was looking for, a Evade window. And I didn't need the head. I guess I didn't need one piece of it. Was fine too, because I also am able to make the talisman, the Evasion Charm talisman. So, once you get to Hirabami, if you want a Evade window, just get its armor set. And by that point, you maybe... By the time you get to Octopus, you can definitely get Evasion Charm. So now I have maxed out Evade window. So now I've got basically a Dark Souls Invincible run. And then I just threw Wide Range on with the Plague Doctor mask, because why not? It's stuff that I can do if I'm ever in multiplayer. Wide Range, basically, if you use an item, there's an aura around you, basically, where people around you will get a little bit of that item. The more, the higher the rank of Wide Range, the more the range, and also the more percentage of the item's use they get. So, useful, but, you know. More armor spheres. I could also upgrade the shit out of this, but really, I don't know when I'm gonna hit high rank. It's just one of those things where every time you hit a new rank, like, and I don't even know if I don't know if G rank's gonna be, or Master rank, whatever they end up calling it. I don't know if it's gonna be in this game, or if it's gonna be in the DLC, because basically both Rise and World basically kept high rank to the main game, and then the expansion added the Master/G rank. So I don't know how that's going to work in this one, but like the jump from low to high rank, like you've seen the armors and how much more armor this has than like the starting ones, but also how it doesn't really seem to matter that much. Like I'm not taking a huge amount of damage. Wait, what is this? No. No, stop. Event quest information. New event quest. Kutku! Oh, we got Kutkus back? Of course we got Kutkus back. They're Kutkus. Not Kukku. Kutku. That's fucking awesome. Okay, do I just get that, or do I have to, unlock it? Begin field survey. See, apparently, you can just do that and make... And I think in high rank, you can actually save investigations of these things. Like, oh, I don't want to lose him when he leaves the area. Okay, well, just make it a... you can either start a hunt, which will basically tie them to the area now, because now you have a time limit, because it's a quest, so they can't leave. So you can do that, and I believe in high rank, you'll be able to actually save a whole bunch at once, basically.
Oh there! That festival was a spectacle we won't soon forget, huh? The sparkle on that aura calcite.
Thanks.
Now, if only we could exploit these peoples and take all of their materials. Like any good settlers would.
People safe is what I live for. It's my guiding astrum, you might say.
Okay.
I'm just glad we kept everyone safe. Not a single life was lost. Nothing matters more to me than that.
Okay. I respect your hammering.
So, Guess I made trouble for you back there.
I mean, it worked.
What's that? I think my ears are still ringing from all the monster roars. Could you say that again?
You remember who I am now, bitch?
Seriously? Fine, fine.
Say my name.
Everyone a lot of trouble.
If the trouble's just for me, I can handle it. But that's not the problem.
Look, I know what you're going to say.
Look into my vacuous red
Thing is,
plague
my
doctor
mind doesn't
eyes.
work like other people's. I still don't think what I did was wrong. Sometimes
Look,
you're
we're
just
all a
so
little
focused on
neurodivergent, I get it.
and that's fine. I can take it, you hear?
Who else we gotta talk to? Have I talked to you yet? Well, I know I did, because...
If there's anything I learned from my time in Azu's, it's this. I
What?
asked the people, why do you keep it up? Crafting the same old things the same old way.
People are
They all
creatures of
looked at
habit?
me and said, why? Why? 'Cause we likes to, that's why.
He may have been
Turns
drunk.
out that's a pretty universal reason. Why study things? Why hunt? 'Cause we likes to.
That is the way of the orcs.
Is that what they sound like?
Anyway, it occurred to me that I might have been.
No, let's not gloss over that. The way you were personifying them when you were speaking, is that how they sound to you?
People are people, wherever you go.
I feel like we're burying the lead here. Can we go back to your impersonation of them?
I'm glad I got to spend time with the people of Azu's.
That's not what you said. That's not what the subtitle said. Yo, sup?
Hunter, wasn't the Fire Spring Festival incredible?
It sure was.
Yeah, when you weren't freaking out
you
and
have
getting
fun?
into trouble. Like, because for some reason they keep allowing a child into the fucking battle zone.
I'm really happy I was able to see this place. The people are so full of life and creative and shouty. They go after things with all they've got. Where I come from, people aren't quite.
Oh, do you
like
actually remember
that.
anything about the place you were from? Are we gonna get some more memories, and then you're just gonna kind of forget?
I wanted to say thank you for making this journey with me. I know I haven't been much help yet.
You've actually been, like, actively harmful to the expedition. And almost gotten us killed a few times, but that's okay. We'll forgive it for now. But do it again, and someone's gonna have to casually Misatsu a child.
Sorry about Werner. Thanks for cleaning up his mess. That must have been a real hand-wringer for Olivia.
Honestly, it's a mystery to me how the two of them even get along.
They don't, really. I mean... Not
Are
really.
you kidding me? Those two are so much alike. If anything, it feels like I'm the one struggling to keep up with them.
Oh, don't worry, you'll fuck up
If it
just
wasn't
as
for
much,
Olivia
I'm
and
sure.
Werner,
Everyone
I
will.
probably wouldn't even be in the guild. Which I guess I shouldn't say too loudly, or they'll leave me in the bushes somewhere.
Okay. We need to go to Windward Plains. Let me check on some things. See, I messed around with a couple other weapons, too. I went into practice range, did some stuff with... yeah, worked a little more with switch axe. There's a lot more to hammer that they changed, so as it turns out, we do have our spin. The spin only happens as a finisher to other attacks, including your big final hit. Or you can go into a big, like, swing around cartoon mega charge after your final hit. There's a whole bunch of weird stuff that you can do with, and I've been noticing that with a lot of weapons, so whereas I was poo-pooing the controls that my head is covering, them changing with every hit to show you every possible hit afterwards actually did show me a couple things that they, because it's Monster Hunter, did not just straight up tell me. Like, for example, you do have, that's not gonna be in here. Do I want to, hold up. Here's Wyvern. Okay, so I got Wyvern ammo. Armor ammo is not a huge deal. Well, it can be. You can just pop the ground right on top of you. I may actually look into some of the blocks that thing can do. Not gonna... I still have 25 minutes. So that actually persists between sessions. So it's only when you're active. Interesting. So I still have 25 minutes. Alright. Let's say you go to your play guide, you go to weapon controls, hammer. And this is basically the one I'm talking about. You just... it's literally like a cartoony wind-up. Then yeah, spinning bludgeon after attacking. But the great thing is, here's the suggested combos. I'm not seeing a lot of, like, some of the stuff that, like, you can actually do. Like, it's... But at the same time, you can get by with this. You don't need to go super into any weapon. Like, you can get by. Especially in low rank. I mean, as you've seen, I have basically just been face-fucking most of the monsters I come across. And it's been like, I'll heal occasionally, I'll just keep whacking. In high rank, you can't do that. But what I was gonna say is... Armor, at this point, you don't really need to care about build in low rank. You don't really need to care about all of that. It's just learning the mechanics, learning the fight, learning your weapon. That first high rank fight, your armor is going to be so unable to deal with it. Your first goal once you hit high rank, just get any gear. Any specifically high rank gear, because the stats will be so much better. You just need that initial defensive hit. Then you can look for a high rank that's going to give you an ability you want. Like, Rise was super good, because I think like the second monster you fight in high rank was the Great Baggy, and Great Baggy's high rank armor had attack up, like, I want to say like 4 or 5, so it was like a no-brainer. Okay, relatively easy monster, early in high rank, I'm just going to ride this armor out until I get, essentially until I got high rank Nargacuga, and got Evade Window, and a whole bunch of other stuff, and then eventually Seragios in the DLC. But it was like, yeah, your first goal, you just need high rank armor. That jump is so huge. Same thing with G rank / master rank. The jump from high rank to that, the change in quality of gear is, like, palpable. You need to immediately just be like, I just need the new rank, you know, some gear from the new rank. Then we can start working our way back up.
There you are. I wish to discuss our next move.
So I could start, like, upgrading a lot of, like, armors to, like, get even more defense, but it's like, it's not really worth it until you start hitting high rank. Well, stop.
This way.
Okay. We're going to the tent, I suppose.
All right, good. Everyone's here. Let's begin.
Some time has passed since we entered the Forbidden Lands. We should review what we've learned.
Jack and shit. And Jack left town. We have found no leads on the village, because everywhere we go, he can't remember. Yeah,
The
so...
weather follows a pattern of seasons. Fallow, then inclemency, and finally a season of plenty.
It's only 3
These
seasons.
events occur in a cyclical rhythm.
Right.
All created by the weather
rhythm is
machine.
most likely controlled by the energy flowing through the lands.
Right. So is there a monster feeding off the land spine? We know Arkvale does, gather energy.
Makes you
From
wonder
other
where
things.
it comes from, doesn't it?
We followed the land spine down under the basin, but it seemed to continue on past the ice shard cliffs.
Then we need to investigate the far side.
Ice area! Time for hot drinks. Where's the
white
Wraith?
lakes appeared during the downpour and the sand tide.
It didn't appear when we blew up the
Which lends
forge.
strong evidence that it's feeding on the elemental energy those inclemencies produce.
So yeah, he follows those around and
Isn't
just
it strange,
eats it
then,
up.
that it didn't appear during the fire spring?
That's a good point, small child.
Indeed. Why didn't it?
I mean, we were surrounded by blast monkeys and
Perhaps it
weird
already
flame
has all
octopuses.
the elemental energy it needs?
Seeing as there have been no further sightings, it'll be hell picking up its trail.
Oh no, we'll notice when it shows up, trust me.
I suggest our unit looks for a way to pass beyond the ice shard cliffs.
Then I have good news for you. Remember the thick ice blocking the passageway? I have confirmation that the black flame seems to have melted it away.
So this, like, I've noticed, this really is a straight-up story mode. Well, assuming your village is even there. We're still not, I'm still not convinced this place exists.
Two birds with one stone.
Then that's our objective.
It's a very dramatic scene with me with this weird bird mask on.
Astrum unit will set up a base camp at the Ice Shard Cliffs to further our research. Now we all know what to do. Let's get to it.
Swear to God, if we go to Ice Area and Zamtrio shows up, I am going to, like, get up and clap. I am actually going to stand up and applaud if Zamtrio showed back up. I haven't heard anything about Zamtrios in the game. Although then again, I never heard about Cuckoo being in the game, but apparently that's on a quest now for an event. I don't know if you need to download that. Because they will do free quests that do need to be done. I think you can download it from him, though, usually. I mean, then again, I'm thinking Rise and World. I don't know how it's going to work here.
This is definitely the right way.
Why are we...
I can't wait to see everyone. And Uncle Tashin.
Who's Uncle Tashin? You haven't mentioned him before.
Really walk
You're just
this
making
whole
people
way
up now.
by yourself? That's incredible, Nata.
Also, Larkin has his Ganon outfit now.
Been connected. We will find his people.
Like, it looks so much like fucking, like,
That's right. Lead the way, Nata.
fucking Ganon.
Okay.
Specifically, like, Hyrule Warriors Ganon with, like, the dreads. I think it might be this base camp where we finally get Poogie. Which I'm going to name Truffle, of course, as I do in all my Monster Hunter games. Now that is one thing I will say against Rise. You did not... I don't think Poogies were even in Rise, were they? I don't remember Poogie in Rise.
It's completely different.
World had a Poogie.
I don't
World's
remember
Poogie you got
all
right
these
away, though.
fruits. I dropped a glove. It must be here somewhere.
Yeah, this ain't gonna be Zamtrios. I have no idea what the fuck's gonna be in here. Odogaron would be a cool one to get back. Odogaron was one of my favorite monsters from World. Actually, Odogaron became one of my favorite, like, monsters, period, and he only appeared in World. That was the only game he was ever in. Although they used his skeleton in Rise for Lunagaron, which was a great fight, too. But no, Odogaron's such a good fight. I really hope he comes back. I mean, it would make sense because they're so huge on reusing things. And this is more World's engine than Rise, so, like, it made sense not to put him in Rise because they would have had to, like, downgrade him slightly for Rise's engine. But it would make sense to bring him back for this because they got the model and everything, and it would look great. That'd be really cool.
Let's go.
That's an empty room. There's more behind it. Like, oh, this room didn't have my village. I guess we'll just give up. It's like, well, we've been to many places that weren't the village. Let's keep going until we find it. That's you assholes. Also, you do need their claws, by the way, if you want that evade window. Make sure you have some claws. Because that's what gets you the medallion. That's the evade window one.
Run! Something's wrong!
Okay, so this is gonna be whatever the Gormagala maddening mechanic, Someone shoot him? Oh, it's me. Yeah, what was the one in Rise? Well, there was Magnum Mallow, who also made monsters go frenzy. Although I think no, it was whatever, there was another monster that you fought. Some weird elder dragon that was making monsters go crazy, but same thing with, like, Gormagala. I don't want to say Sunbreak had something similar, too. But okay. Yeah, that's another very common thing. is some kind of new mechanic that involves some kind of frenzy the monsters are under that could affect you too. Like Gormagala had its own status effect. I think Magnamalo, I think, did too, actually. Now this is either that, an introduction of that. Also, by the way, my big uppercut can do a counter hit, as I've learned. It's hard to predict it and like use it on reaction. You kind of have to use it well, you have to predictably use it because of the amount of time that I gotta see what other attacks may be able to.
I need to destroy them before they fully heal.
Oh, interesting. Well, it doesn't have any wounds that I can actually destroy, so. Yeah, this is... Well, it's either a new mechanic, like, it's gonna be like the... what the fuck were they called in... Rampage. The Rampage ones in Rise. There's a whole bunch of things they could be called. Or this could be the next... the introduction to other types. Like, you know, for example, there's the Rathian, but then there's also the Pink Rathian, and then there's the Gold Rathian, and then there's the Azure Rathalos and the Silver Rathalos, and you'll have the Tigrex and the Brute Tigrex and the Smoldering Tigrex. I mean, my favorite monster specifically is the Stygian Zenogre, which is, you know, another breed of Zenogre. So this could just be another breed of Doshiguma, for all we know. But I kinda doubt it. I doubt they would introduce things like that this early. Because usually it's not till high rank that you start hitting the... I just pressed Y, so I've been playing a lot of Bloodborne lately on my very, very real PS4 that can output Bloodborne at 60 frames per second. You know, that was a special PS4 they sold for a while. Very rare. But I have that one. And I've gotten so used to hitting Y to use the fucking blood vials. I just tried to hit Y when I got hit. That shows you just, again, I've said it before, how I'll keep doing this, because I keep trying to wire bug. Like, it's just muscle memory happens, man. Also, now that I've finally played Bloodborne for the first time, my opinion of it is pretty much exactly what I thought my opinion of it would be, which is... Yeah, I could see where a lot of stuff from Dark Souls 3 and Elden Ring came from that I don't like. But it's still an objectively good game. Like, Dark Souls 3 may be my least favorite in the series. It's still an objectively fantastic game. Like, compared to many other action games, Dark Souls 3 is fucking Citizen Kane. And same thing with Elden Ring, same thing with pretty much every Souls game. No, I haven't played Sekiro. Sekiro is the one I haven't played. Although I know it's a little less of the Souls-like that I kind of appreciate. But I still want to play it at some point. But that's why I'm appreciative that I'm able to actually try out Bloodborne. But yeah, just the flailing enemies that don't really give you a turn, you know. It can be very annoying. Some of the bosses are just not fun. Cleric Beast was just a really awkward fight. And part of it was the arena was just not particularly well implemented for it. You're constantly fighting with the camera. Do we have any... That's up. Did Larkin put a fucking light bowgun, like, dart into the ground? Yeah, Cleric Beast wasn't fun. Gascoigne was great. Gascoigne was a fucking fantastic fight. What's that smell? That's blood! So I can do this, charge up twice, then I can do this. It's really... Okay, well I didn't finish it, but okay. But yeah, after most hits I can go straight into a spin. Which actually is kind of nice because that means you don't have to sprint if you want to do the spin. Now granted, I don't do the spin very often. Huh. So I'm wondering if that is why some of the armor sets are incomplete right now. I wonder if some of the armor pieces... Hey, Art. Start using Hunting Horn. I haven't touched Hunting Horn. Now, granted, I loved Hunting Horn in Rise. In Rise, I thought they finally fixed Hunting Horn. World was okay-ish, but Rise really was where I think they fixed Hunting Horn, like, permanently. So I'm hoping it's a little more similar to Rise than it is World. Oh, come here. Buddy, come here. Come here. Come here. I don't think you're capturable yet. You're not. So I also have figured out on the minimap, if you see a little skull icon coming from their icon on the minimap. Yeah, Hammer can go fucking nuts now. You can just absolutely destroy things. It's World more or less, but it's so fun. I may have to give it a shot. Again, I did like it in World, because they simplified it much more in World than they did in a lot of other games. It was incomprehensible in other games. And, well, like a lot of Monster Hunter, the further you go back, the worse it is. Hello. Hello, Fethend. Can watch the skull icon, or if you hit R3 so the monster's targeted, when its heartbeat becomes really faint and weak. See, that's the thing. Because that changes also depending on whether it's, enraged. So that's why I usually don't trust that, which is why, again, this having the skull is huge, because Rise was similar. It just had an icon that appeared. Like in Rise, the little icon, like in the lower left where you see the little monster, there would just be like a little blue skull that would just appear on that when it's catchable. But on the mini-app, it's fine, because as long as you know that, it's fine. The heartbeat is overridden by enrage, exactly, so it's like, yeah. And sometimes it can seem really weak, but it's just exhausted. It's not actually dying. I did a little more work on Gunlance. Since Gunlance was one of those weapons that I used back in, like, when I started playing. And I really haven't gone back to, even though I actually do like... I do still like Gunlance. It is one of those weapons where it took me a while to get used to it, because... you come into Monster Hunter playing, like, action games. You don't put your weapon away. You just use the weapon. Okay, this is the perfect fucking slope for this. My favorite hammer ability. Which was added in World, I believe, and I fucking love it. Again, I will always keep saying things I like about Rise. The fact that with wire bugs... Okay. The fact that with wire bugs you could do the spinneroonie, like, helicopter trick with the hammer on command. Because you would just wire bug into the air and do it. Bird, can you get me back there? Where are you, buddy? Oh, he's with... Oh, there he is. Yeah, get me back there. Thank you. Also, I have learned you can just do this by... Nice. You can just press up and down while you're riding around in your bird. You don't have to be looking at the object you're going to be slinging. Oh yeah, the sling gathering favorite thing, it's my favorite thing too. Because I will literally, especially for story elements, like story bits, it's fantastic. Nice. It's... I'll be like, yeah, you guys can keep talking, I'm just going to be grabbing everything on the map, or I'll just set a waypoint on the bird. Yeah, I think that's why some of these armor sets are missing pieces. Because I have to face whatever version of them this is going to end up being to get the other pieces. Because I'm getting pieces that are not normal Doshiguma. How do you big attack while mounted? Big attack while mounted is... at least on my controller. Right bumper, kind of like your focus attack. But as long as there's a wound. Although I think you can hit it without a wound, it just does a normal weapon attack and it'll do huge. But if it has a wound, it's breaked. It breaks the wound. I also do have to see how much other weapons work with wounds. Like, I've noticed Sword and Shield, when you break a wound, you stab it, and then you have a choice. You can do an upward swing or a downward swing. Downward swing just kind of tears through it. Upward swing lets you do the jump so you can dunk again. It's kind of amazing. And then with Insect Glaive, if you do a wound break, you get all 3 juices. So you just get a full buff. Good call is to get a wound on tail or head, if possible. Bow is insane. I haven't seen bow yet. Now granted, I know people who swear by bow and are amazing with bow. I get it, because I've tried it and I'm like, okay, I understand why. It's just, it's not my weapon. But bow is super, like, fucking good. Very efficient. I usually just knock them over. Yeah, well, that's the thing. If you get a knockdown, you can just... knockdowns are like a field day where it's like, okay, which wound do I want to break? On my own time. There's one like on his neck. Put a wound on the head or tail if possible, then their back, then do a weapon finisher on their back so you can focus strike the head. Yeah. Well, the thing with Insect Glaive is I always try not to break wounds most of the time, because I want to keep at least one available if I just need a full charge. But the fact that now with Insect Glaive... Bird, can you come here real quick? Thank you. With Insect Glaive, when you hover your cursor over different parts of the monster, you can see which color it's going to give you, which is amazing because it used to not be that way. You just had to figure it out. Insect Glaive charges are super easy to maintain if you turn focus mode into a toggle. Oh, that's a good point too. I didn't even think about that. Oh yeah, do we have any stuff? Probably do. Oh, we got tons. Yeah, why not? Oh, hi. You are catchable. Do I want to catch you? Yeah, why not? What, do I... no, never mind, I can't. I have to slay him. Sorry, you gotta die. And you weren't sleeping yet. So these bomb barrels are gonna go to waste. Oh good, we're in the good old Monster Hunter screaming fight. We good? We're gonna move? Okay, good. It's like when a friggin' like Tigrex and like a Basil Goose are on the same screen and it's just, okay, I'm just gonna leave because you're just not gonna stop screaming. How many screaming breaks do we need? All of them? Okay. You done? Ah, I was hoping to beat out his attack. Because one good head hit might have knocked him over. Well, let's see. Ah, not quite. Hunting horn for... yeah. If you have earplugs. Now, granted, since I have maxed out evade window, I can avoid some screams if I time it right. The timing is very specific, though. Although with it completely maxed out, again, the timing is less specific, but it still is somewhat specific if I want to dodge roll out of a screen. Oh, yeah. Just ignore screens with Lance. That too. But yeah, so I've been working on Gunlance a little bit. Gunlance has some new stuff too. Like, and most of the weapons have at least some new combo strings. But that's the one thing I've noticed, is a lot of them have a lot of the same stuff, it's just you access them differently. There's different ways to get to each move. which I actually like for hammer. Like, I like that spin is a combo ender now that you can do from any combo. I kind of like them getting rid of the two separate types of charging, because I never really use that. For hammer, it's best when it's, you know, keep it simple, stupid. It's supposed to be a simple weapon. Yeah, the parry... Ew. I gotta work on that with Sword and Shield and Gun Lance. Yeah, so let's just have a little. Let's try. But I've noticed basically I'll a lot of times accidentally get parries, or if I know he's gonna do a big attack and I'm already in the middle of a combo, I'll finish out the combo because the uppercut of the hammer is a counter hit. So I've actually gotten quite a few of those just accidentally because I'm like, well, I might be able to... And most of the time it's not because I'm thinking about the counter hit, it's because I'm a hammer user who's thinking, if I can just beat out this attack with a big finisher to the head, I might knock him over. Like, I might just get a stun. Played on a greatsword a bit, and its parry is so ridiculous easy pull off. That's kind of greatsword, though. That's always been greatsword's thing. It's just, you just charge up and you just start swinging, and if something gets in the way, that's its problem. So what is this now? So is this a new variant, or is this a Gormagala Magnamalo curse that is being put on these things? Is there anything else I would want before we leave? Not really. So that's the question. I guess we'll find out if we see that this is named a certain type. Specifically. Because it does have a different color on its thing, so that we might be hitting other variants already. Which is surprising, because usually you don't start hitting other variants till high rank. We got Charge Master, I like that. Poison Resistance and Geologist, okay. I like Charge Master. Greeting is profitable.
Let's go find the others.
Yeah, Monster Hunter, more so than like a Souls game, because a Souls game, greeting is death, and this game, greeting is...
Definitely a Deshagama.
As long as you have max health, you'll probably be fine. Maybe.
It might not be. It seems to lack reproductive organs, and its stomach and esophagus have atrophied.
That's fun.
Earlier, it seemed like it was absorbing energy. Almost as if it was trying to replenish its power.
So we get Zambambos.
Hold on. Doesn't that sort of remind you of the White Wraith?
Oh yeah, obviously.
It's all speculation. But right now, we shouldn't be out here in the open. Let's
Greeting in
continue on
Monster
to
Hunter
the
just means using the right attack to grade, like the charge counter when timed right. Get the parry for Lance. Hit, yeah.
I'll be here.
That's why I definitely want to start working on my perfect guarding. I just have to actually, like, put the time in.
Hey, Hunter. Ready to go?
Hold up, I gotta cook. I'm pretty sure I'm out of food. Well, not out of food, but out of time. Alright, what do we got? Recommended meal. Yeah, yeah, put that shrimp on there. Yeah. I kind of don't like not having the communal place where there's, you know, a Palico cooking food and, like... I love that the food porn is still there. The food still looks amazing, especially when you put cheese on it. But I do love the fact that it's customizable and it will actually show whatever you're putting on it. Like, you put cheese on it, it looks amazing. But okay. I missed the Meow... Everyone missed... I loved Meowskiller Chef, but in the DLC, the grandma Palico, who was, like, lovingly, like, you know, putting the stuff on it and everything, she was the best. And I actually liked the rye. The Dango makers and ryes were fun, too. It wasn't quite the same, because Meowskiller Chef and the Granny, like, the food they were putting out was... And that was in that era when, like, food porn coming from Japan was everywhere. Like, it was in FF15, it was in Monster Hunter. Like, they just loved games where it's just like, here's a super realistic, really tasty-looking thing. For no reason. I'm actually gonna throw on... Watch this be a fight where I'm actually gonna want range, but I'm gonna throw on Gun Lance a little bit. I could do some more Sword and Shield. But nah, I'm gonna do some Gun Lance, why not? Actually, also, item. Got to make some more. I need to find a good source of parashrooms and sleep herbs. There's like 2 each in on the plains, but like you farm those and then you're just waiting. I'm basically waiting for the botany when I can just start farming. Because once I start farming, then I just basically, that's where I get all the materials I ever need and I never need to go out again. You need bugs, you need honey, you need herbs, you need mushrooms. Just
Ready to go?
do a bunch of hunts. Which I was gonna do anyway.
Okay. Follow me.
But I love customizing meals.
Village is this way.
It's fun. The idea behind it is also interesting because it's not a traditional Monster Hunter game, especially at least in story. You're not just
There were homes.
select hunt, go do hunt. Come back for story. Select hunt, do hunt. So that your food was always for the hunt. Now it's 30 minutes or 50 minutes depending on what you put in it. Which means if you can do hunts really quick, you can eat once and do a bunch of hunts. Or it could mean you don't have enough for one, if you only do the half-hour version and it's a tough fight. So it's an interesting way of doing it. I mean, we'll see. Part of it's going to be... If you trigger an abandoned quest to make it reload, it respawns all those plants. I wasn't even thinking about that.
Tasheen! Are you here? Tasheen!
I'm sure everything here is just fine. I mean, it looks fine. It looks great. Looks pristine.
Is that you? Nata.
But yeah, I wasn't even thinking about it. Trigger something, go grab it, come back, do it again. I wasn't even thinking of that.
You're alive.
Unlock material retrieved from villages with side quests. I don't know.
Did what you said. I stayed strong.
But I will say, yeah, it's gonna be. I'm gonna see what's. It's gonna be very interesting to see what happens in high rank.
These are my friends.
Is it gonna be mainly just post quest do quest, or is it gonna be like go around map, mark all the monsters you want to hunt later, and then just save them as quests? I'll have to see exactly how the like end game plays out once we get to high rank. And again, I assume G rank isn't until expansion. That would track.
Nata here crossed the sands on his own to look for help.
You made that trek alone?
Why did you bring him back? It took that long to get rid of him.
There were ever people living so far away. Please, come with me. Let us rest and talk. No! Go! It's time to get inside!
Why is he like dressed like a mollusk? If you craft a piece of high rank gear, you also unlock it as layered armor. Thank fucking God! That's what I want to hear. Okay. Okay, so this is gonna be... Yeah, so this is the Rampage / whatever the Magnum Aloe curse thing was. That we're gonna get monsters that are all... Here's the cursed version. Here's the Arkveld cursed version. And I just said, watch it be a fight where I'm gonna want ranged. It's a fucking Rathalos. The one who just stays in the air most of the fight. And I don't have one fast weapon, that's fine. But I love that. You high rank gear always gives you the layered armor. That is something that we've been asking for forever, is can we just transmog things? So that's chef kiss. Finally. So yeah, you find a piece of gear you like? Alright, just keep that as layered armor for now on. Alright, let's see how you've changed, if at all. I mean, granted, this is also a crazy version of Rathalos, but still. Alright, let's dance, buddy. It's not like we haven't done this thousands of times by now. I almost tried to do the wire bug again. Okay, well.
From contact with its breath.
Okay, so it's putting mines down. Got it. That's not usually a low rank trick it has. I have to slay it too. I can't catch any of these fucking things in the story right now. Ooh, hold up. Come here. I want to jump on you again. There you go. Got him. Can I get on his tail is the question. Actually, I could always just go back and swap out the... I cannot get on his tail. Okay. So we're just gonna smash his back. And there we go.
You did it!
Oh, nope. Good. Be tired. Just one more hit. One big bang. And he's down again, so another big bang. Which can break wounds, which is nice. Okay. Yeah, so I was talking before about my experience with Gunlance. It was so, moving with it was so slow I had to figure out, no, you're not supposed to have it out all the time. This is not like most action games like that. You're supposed to actually keep it sheathed most of the time when you're running. You just take it out when you're ready to start. Nope, he's fucking off. Okay. And now you proceed. Oh, okay, that didn't take long. Okay. Gunlance has some new shit that's pretty fun. I've not... I think we just do a big charge thing for us. Okay. Oh, he's pissed. Yeah, he's not happy. He is not... He's a very wrathful Rathalos at the moment. Oh, that's right. It can heal wounds. Hmm. Ah, okay. We're just gonna show right here. Yep. Okay. Doesn't really take a whole lot to block to get a perfect block on that. Yep. Ah, I almost did the fucking hat trick. Get the fire out. God damn it. Like 1 second too late. Wasn't necessarily the brightest time to use it, but... Any wounds at all that I can exploit? Stop. Oh, it's up. Oh, it's coming. Okay. Also, while I'm here, grab some honey. Nope. I got a hit on it. Are we just gonna run? We're just running? Hold on, is this turf war or is this just regular fight? This might just be a regular fight. Yeah, it's a regular fight. Again, it would say turf war under my face. It's about where it would show up. And yeah, it's always, the turf wars are kind of pre-programmed, kind of like pre-choreographed little fights. Rathel is kind of getting his ass kicked, though. I'm okay with that. Ooh, okay. Yeah. Hold on. Over. Okay. Bring me to him. Bring me to him. I go. Worm's Bane, you say? Dragon Pod, yep. Hi! Oh yeah, he's very angry. He's an angry man. See if I can get his tail. Nice. Not gonna be a cut, but... Wait a minute. God. He just, like, gonna stay enraged? Like, is this just gonna... speed here for, like, ever? Oh, I was... This is where other weapons would be way better at this. Okay, seriously. Oh, and it healed it too. Okay. Nice. Alright, let's do it, let's do it. Go for the damage. I have to sharpen my hammer soon. Gotta bounce. Later. Thanks for stopping by. He's gonna do that, yep. He hasn't stopped being enraged. He's just angry. No, no, please, thank you. He's an angry, angry boy. Do a head break, why not? Okay, I guess we're doing back break. Now we can do head break. Oh, I get both. That's a happy birthday right there. Thanks, now he's stunned being angry. Nope, never mind. I think he might be... No, it's normal. He's fucking off. Okay. Oh no, we don't want that. What do we want? Yeah. Alright, bird. Bidding me to him. That's a pop-up campsite. Okay. The pop-up camps are fun too. If only because you can customize them. With things that don't actually serve any purpose, it's just fun. Another tenet of Monster Hunter. Does this have really changed gameplay at all? No, but it's fun. So who cares? Just have fun. Just play cards. Mouth? Is mouthed? Was that wing or was that mouth? That wasn't mouth. How do I fucking hit mouth? There, I hit mouth. Mouth is hit. That's interesting. Yeah, your first Rathalot, your first fight with John Monster Hunter himself is with a variant. Some weird freak variant. It's kind of interesting. Also not staying airborne nearly as much as it used to. Ah yes, the good old stay like under its entire body and it can't hit you with its tail whip. Another mouth? Oh, I got leg. I'll take leg. Just the sheer, like, fact that it's just like a complete and total interrupt. That's such a game changer. Got him again. Boom. Like, that is just... You can manhandle monsters if you're, like... Oh, granted, I will have to see what they look like in higher rank. But yeah, like, the advantages that we have with the wound system and some of the changes they made to some of the weapons, like, it is... We are damn good with the abilities we have. More so than a lot of previous games. The wound system is so... Yeah, it's... Like, that's a game changer. And the fact that every weapon kind of operates slightly differently with it. Like, for heavy bowgun, you get 3 bullets to break wounds with. But you can break them at range. And they slowly refill over time. Makes the fight seem less formulaic. Yeah, because you can choose, like... Again, I usually try to keep at least 1 wound on them at all times. Both if I'm using, like, Insect Glaive, but also if I just want an easy-to-access wound, if the monster starts getting a little rowdy and I'm like, I just need to interrupt you and stop you for like a couple seconds. Just stop you in your tracks. Ooh, what do we got? What do we got? Wide range? Okay. It's not bad. It's not awful. It's good for multiplayer.
I'll go tell Tashin that it's safe.
So we're gonna get names for these new cursed variants?
What did you do?
Want their armor. Especially Rathalos armor usually has attack up, so I might want at least one piece of that.
Study monsters and, if needed, slay them.
Yeah, that's what we do.
People challenging monsters? Incredible. You saved Nata, and now you've saved me as well. Thank you.
I'm sorry, I was getting ready to go to a convention as the Michelin Man, and you happened to interrupt me.
I was friends with Nata's
My
father.
costume isn't quite done.
And had been caring for the boy since his passing.
We're from an organization called the Hunters Guild. That's all.
I notice you look like a giant freak. What is with your mask there?
Told us what happened to you, so we came to help and investigate the monster that attacked your village.
You also look like you're using a giant frog head as a hammer. What the fuck is wrong with you
I
people?
see.
Are the others safe, Funkel?
I suppose we should start with that. I'll show you to our village. Come.
This is our newly expanded cemetery. Much bigger than it used to be.
I can't recall what happened after I helped Nata escape and blocked the passage.
Yes, yes, very nice, very nice.
I remember is the sight of that behemoth closing in. I awoke several days
Oh, we're running. Well, okay, this is not a walking story. This is a running story. You know what? I appreciate that. I actually kind of appreciate that.
We gathered the survivors and built places to rest. For ourselves and for those we lost. It was a labor without end.
Oh, goddamn, I was gonna try to net him.
Once our wounds were healed, we unblocked the passage, and I descended into the tunnel. Immediately, my legs began to shake. It was madness. None of my people had ventured outside for 1,000 years. I began to deeply lament my
Wait, the library you got here?
condemning Nata to some unknown void. I searched and searched to find him, to no avail. Surely someone must have found him, I prayed. But never did I imagine he would go as far as he did.
I was pretty sure he was just straight up dead.
Why was I the only one to escape?
The
Because
moment
God hates me.
I saw that creature, I was certain we would all perish.
Man, you got tunnels, though. It can't really get into the
That
tunnels.
happened to you. And now I know the path I chose was right. The others will feel the same.
They would if they were alive. Oh, no, they're there. Okay. Alright, so we're not walking into a corpse farm. That's fine.
Go on.
Oh, you people have been dressing like Marshmallow Men for, like... That's just your garb.
I'm okay. I'm so happy to see you all.
Although that looks like the kind of armor you'd get from a Keizu, and that disturbs me. No, maybe not. It's not rubbery enough.
So, you said you were investigating the monster that attacked our home.
Yes, the white monster that caused Nata to flee your village.
Tashin, do you know what it is? Why did it do this to our village?
Nata. The time has come for me to tell you about this land and its people's long, long history. I intended to share this with you the day you were lost. It is time we set you on your path. Come with me. We keepers have carried on the traditions of this land for eons. Ages ago, it was known as the capital, Wyveria.
This was a city?
Yes. You passed through a massive structure to reach us, did you not?
More like
That is
a
what
giant
remains of
collapsed
Algeria,
hole, but okay.
The wall around the capital's vast expanse.
That's incredible.
Yes, the people of Wyveria had access to limitless energy that let them control nature at will. They built an advanced civilization and reached the height of prosperity. But Wyveria fell. Its people and civilization were lost, except for the traces that still remain today.
You mean traces like the tunnel not to pass through?
That is a wormway, a path for energy to travel long distances. They continue to supply energy to every corner of the land. But to what effect it may have, we no longer know.
That's still
So
doing
then-
stuff.
That means Wilk was created here in Wyveria.
We live at the heart of Wyveria's energy production. Our people subsist on it.
Oh, it's the White
That's
Tree of Valinor.
incredible. I can't believe how versatile it is.
After the fall of Wyveria, the Keepers remained to hold vigil over its legacy. And our watch has continued since time immemorial.
So you're basically putting all this stuff together to form like an energy service for people you don't know, and you don't even know if it's still working outside. That makes sense. I don't know if it's still doing anything, we're just doing it.
What's this?
An archive of the city's research journals. Most of them are beyond our understanding.
Seeing as how we can't read.
Wait, then who are the Keepers?
We are the descendants of those who studied this limitless energy and applied it to usher Wyveria into an era of prosperity.
Limitless energy, huh?
Researchers.
In this house, we obey the laws of thermodynamics.
Now we are just people getting by.
That's fascinating. I don't even know where to begin. Well, considering how handy they are with Welk, it does stand to reason.
Is that what you name it out there? Here we call it wyvern milk.
Don't ask where we get it from, or why it seems to be a milky white substance. Yeah, sure.
Where is the wyvern milk produced?
No, don't call it that. Really, we don't need to keep using that name.
Deep underground, in the heart of Wyveria, there is a shrine.
There's a wyvern with big honkin'
Houses
tits.
something we call the Dragon Torch, the source of all wyvern milk.
The
Why-
Dragon Torch.
And why exactly did you decide the stuff that comes out of a torch should be
Only that
called
it has
milk?
existed since the age of Wyveria. We know not how it works, nor how to control it.
The white monsters seemed fixated on wyvern milk. Do the
Monster's
Keepers
thirsty.
know of any reason that might explain their behavior?
That you should see for yourselves. If I may, I'd like to show you there later.
Not now. I'm tired.
Why is it that the keepers haven't been outside for so long?
Social anxiety.
You see, Wyveria fell a millennium ago. Of those who survived, half of them left this land, and half of them stayed. Our ancestors were those who remained, the founders of this village, Sild.
But why? They could have gone anywhere.
It is said that all who lived in the capital helped it along its path to destruction. Our ancestors in particular played a crucial role in its demise. Staying was their way of taking responsibility to keep watch for the rest of time.
And, you know, to hide.
The
The shame.
rest of time?
What exactly did your ancestors do?
We blew everything on crypto and
I intend to
NFTs.
show you. I think it would be for the best.
This is called a bored ape. Bunch of us went to a party with a bunch of the people that made them and went blind from the lights.
Well then, let us
It's actually
depart
kind of funny.
as soon as you've had a chance to unload and prepare.
Oh, in that case, do you mind if we set up over by the gate?
Speaking of light,
We'd love to have a base of operations for us and the other members of our team, if that's all right.
There. Are you sure?
that man's not retired yet.
Do it.
I'll replace him with something eventually, but right now he still serves a purpose.
You should say hello to the others. They'll be so happy to see you.
Okay.
He runs outside and you hear him go, "Hey everybody," and everyone, you just hear a bunch of voices go, "Ah shit." Alright. Well, I did say an ever-expanding cemetery, and there's an ever-expanding cemetery. Talk to Tashin. Alright, so we got places to see here. Take a look around, I will. Hey, what's up? What services do you have for me? Oh, you have traders too. What do you got? Yeah. Mature wyvern lantern for Sild garlic. Ooh, that's a dish thing. Ooh, I want some of that. So I need Wyveria lanterns. Then I can get some food stuff. Cool. Like it.
So you're the travelers who helped Nata.
Yeah,
Tell me,
kind of a big deal.
is the Everforge still out there? Does the downpour still occur?
Downpour. You mean in the forest, where the Woodwoods live?
So it's a forest now, is it? Good to hear the Woodwoods are carrying on. Not that I've ever met them.
Or heard of them, but I'm glad.
So your people are able to find the sustenance you need to live without venturing outside? Outreach reserves of Wyvern Lake? I'd like to know more about that, if you don't mind explaining.
Oh, there's a lot of points of interest, apparently. Okay, we got a Rathalos. Yoshiguma, still question mark, which is interesting. Wilkie Gemstone. Wyvern Milk Puddle. I'm trying to see where I can get lanterns. Because I definitely want to trade for more food stuff. Especially if it's garlic. Garlic is amazing. Vine Trap. Mulberry is good. There's ivy. Where is Tashin then? He's over here. Oh, he's way over there. Alright, let's see if I can actually make anything out of the two monsters that I just killed. Because they technically don't have full names. Because we don't quite know what is up with them yet.
What are we making today?
That's gotta be the Rathalos. Whenever it gets a name, it'll probably turn into that.
What are we making today?
Yeah, we have nothing for them yet. We gotta figure out exactly what we're gonna be calling them, I guess. Although out of curiosity, do we have any new optional stuff for them? We don't. Interesting. Very interesting. Which one is this? This is Stalk and Supper. I need to be HR 9 or higher. Same with this one. Interesting.
Understood.
Alright, continue. Oh, nope, wait. Item. Item. Grill a meal, we still have 30 minutes. We're good on that. Transfer items. Loadout. Boom. Now we're good. Continue story. Let's see what we're fighting next. You are right there.
It's time I showed you what our ancestors created. Are you ready to go?
Yeah, sure.
I was going to tell Nata these things the day it all happened. Now,
In the room where it
the whole
happened.
truth will be yours.
Can I handle
The
the
place
truth?
I'm taking you is known to the keepers as the resting place. Before we go, I need to tell you about the monster that attacked the village.
I fought him plenty of times on
It was
the
a
betas.
guardian by the name of Arkfeld.
Arkfeld! I knew it was an extinct species.
Oh, you've never heard of it.
What exactly is a guardian?
It's the name we have used since the age of Wyveria for monsters that serve people.
So let me guess, you dug too greedily and too deeply and pissed Arkveld off.
It is the secret we've kept these many years. Now then, follow me.
I wonder how deep this goes. Monsters that serve people.
There's no way there are monsters that will just follow people's orders, right?
Soon enough, you will
Flow
see for
fern,
yourselves. Just one
water moss, flow fern. I'm just gonna throw these on for now. Although actually, wait, what am I sitting on? Dragon pods. Never mind. I'll keep the dragon pods. It's just weird, like having things persist after a hunt. Are you powering? Are you siphoning dragon babies?
Yes. Our ancestors succeeded in creating life. Creatures that
Oh, okay, monster eugenics. Great.
to this day they hibernate in these cocoons.
You've gotta be kidding me.
They are the legacy passed on to us.
Seriously?
The Guardians were created with several unique properties. One, they don't eat.
So they'll be called Guardian Rathalos, Guardian whatever, probably.
Thus, they have no need for predation.
That explains the behavior of
Except that they are predating. They're predatoring quite a bit. They just eat energy from other things.
Have no need to reproduce.
They don't die of natural causes?
Not as long as they continue to consume the wyvern milk. Ever since Wyveria fell, the Guardians stayed dormant until recent years when they began to awaken.
So it's a what is science done plot. Got it.
Milk. They have all the sustenance they could ever need.
Yet Arkfeld escaped to the outside world.
The Guardians were modeled after existing monsters, enhancing their traits. And it seems...
That's why there's a Rathalos. That's okay.
Because its species was extinct.
I don't know if that's the only reason, but yes.
Oh, this is literally Jurassic Park, but the dinosaurs absorb energy.
Attack the village and fled.
Let's make a whole bunch of extinct species come back. Oh no!
Despite the loss of many lives, our only option is to continue watching over the Guardians still here. It is the destiny that we have inherited from...
Tashin, out there, I saw many things. Many people, creatures, all living life to the fullest. Life. Is that what you call this? Constructed husks that can't even eat? Locked
Yeah,
away
maybe
when they're no
maybe
longer
don't
needed?
do weird genetic experiments with monsters.
All it wanted was to be free. And
I was having a cloud freak out.
I don't know which of us is worse.
So I must hunt the most dangerous game. Man.
If things were different, you wouldn't have this unique perspective. But you do.
So you know what to do. Take the knife and stab that guy. That guy's crazy. You can kill like a man oughta.
I shouldn't take it out on you.
No, absolutely take it out on him.
You really do take after your father.
That's why I killed him.
Not, his role among our people was particularly important. That pendant has a very unique function. The energy of Wyveria. Come. You will see.
Would you like to make your own crazy, barren, not eating, weird monster? Oh, those are just our birds. Guess I can handle. There we go. Oh, it's Arco. Hey, man. We doing this right now? We can do this right now.
I thought they didn't need to eat.
Doesn't mean he doesn't like to. Although, then again, the monsters we saw before, they said like their throats and stomachs atrophied, so they're not even like useful anymore. Now, granted, maybe Arkveld's throat still works. I mean, he's eating stuff. Even if it's not giving you sustenance, it can still taste good. Alright. Let's repel here. So I fought this fucker a lot in the beta. And I never actually beat him because you had a short time limit for that fight. You only had 20 minutes to beat him. Although I've heard afterwards there were a lot of cheaper ways I could have done that. You can actually trap hit. Well, where you fought him in the beta, there were a whole bunch of like thorn bushes you could trap him in, and he would just like take damage constantly in there, and you could just like cheap him out really, really well. Get a wound, good. Get a wound. No, please, I have a wound there. Can I get inside? Yeah. Oh, I can. Let's try, idiot. Ah, nope. God damn it. That's fine. Keep some wounds there so I can interrupt him. Or do that. That works too. It is a very fucking cool monster, I gotta say. It's the fucking, like, whip swords when they come out. Especially when they split. That's when his moveset becomes fucking insane. Still has that fucking thing now. Nope. That was the wrong move. I pushed a button when I shouldn't have pushed a button. That's the feeling you have in a fighting game. Where you decide to push a button as they're waking up, and then you see that super go off, and you're like, well, fuck. I shouldn't have pushed a button. He sounds like a moose call. Thank you, Larkin. You're a gentleman as always. Okay, get one on the tail. How'd you get one on the head, too? Yep, got one on the head. Get one on the tail. Yep. Nice. Oh shit. Oh, no. There we go. Guardian held. This is the kind of thing where I'd want a fucking insect glaive so I could just do a jump and then hit the fucking weak spot from the jump. Oh, have you met Big Bang? Here's Big Bang. You're gonna hate it. The fact that he uses it as a fucking grappling hook sometimes is so fucking cool. Like, so, what a fucking cool idea for a monster. Okay, this is a problem. This is becoming a big problem. Ah. That's better. Yeah, having max evade window is very nice. You can just tell a lot of attacks to just fuck off. Wow, caught me right at the end there. Is he gonna fuck off soon, or is he gonna enrage? He's not doing big whip swords yet, so that's good. Nice. Ooh. Gimme, gimme. Nice, 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 nice. Boom. That's all I'm gonna get for now. Still the one on his back, but I may need a mount for that. How you like that, bitch? Barely broke a sweat. Is that all you got? Like how you like hit something on the way out. He was like, yeah, you haven't seen the last of... Oh, fuck. Okay, no, ignore that. Now you'll never see the last of me.
Be careful.
Best cat. I'm obsessed by some kind of sheer fabric.
It's enough to temporarily...
Tashine, you're okay.
We're so worried.
We hid in the cocoons. It tricks the Guardians, at least for a while.
And these?
So you just, like, crawl into, like,
And
a
once
placenta,
again,
basically?
debt. Thank
I
you.
guess it's more of an egg, but...
The strength you possess.
I guess an egg is really just a hard placenta.
You saw it, right? What Arkfeld was doing.
I don't know why I said that. And so cleanly, where it's a clean cut, you can just take that and use it any way you want. Good. I'm glad.
Where did it learn this behavior?
It was hanging out with the wrong crowd.
Be considered a guardian. And if not, what is it in danger of becoming?
You're certain this has never happened before?
No, at least not that I'm aware of.
I mean, how many guardians have you raised?
Wait, the Allharken.
Of course.
Know more than I.
The Allharken?
Yes, she is somewhat of an advisor to the
Watch it be one of the
Keepers.
fucking wub-wubs.
She hearkens information from far reaches and has amassed knowledge from across.
We already know they can
history.
talk quite elegantly, based on the wizard-looking one that
Where
we
can we find her?
saved.
In a village
From,
some
Nursilla.
distance from here. But a blizzard and a giant monster there makes the path treacherous.
Monster, you say?
No keeper dares make the journey.
Let's go.
Fortunately, as soon as you... All you had to say is, there's a large monster there. Okay. That means more armor and weapons.
Tashine, they can do it. I know they can.
Did you not just see him body that Arkveld? Like, that was kind of embarrassing for Arkveld.
I'm going with them. If the Allharken knows what Arkfeld is becoming, I need to know.
You'll make a great, crazy hermit someday, just like me.
May your courage bring us the answers we seek.
We gotta prepare if we're gonna take on the cold.
Agreed. Let's regroup at the
When you're
Keeper's
doing, like,
Watch.
voices for video games, especially Japanese video games, how many hours of like those just little, like, guttural utterances, or gutterances, as you will. What do we got? I didn't even look at what that was. I should have, but I didn't. Like, I wonder how many hours of that they have for every character.
I'm told the Allharken lives in a village in the peaks called Suja.
Mm-hmm.
However, the only path there from the ice shard cliffs is frozen over and supposedly untraversable.
We'll need to set up a base camp somewhere and search for a different route.
Well, we're in luck then. Astrum unit got in touch.
Oh yeah, they were
Sounds
supposed to be
like they built
setting
a
up a
base
camp anyway.
in that secret place you showed us.
Excuse me.
And what do you say we link up with them and share everything we've learned?
Yeah, you guys should have been there. It was kind of awesome. You missed it. Oh, we got palica. We got garlic!
They might have info to share too.
Actually, can
Let's
we...
head to their camp in the cliffs.
Yeah, okay. Hold up. Can I set up some camps, like, just here? Actually, I can also talk to you. Can we talk to people? Thank you. Thank you. Like to request support. Manage pop-up camps. Wyverns... Let's set up that one. Cool. What about ice shard cliffs? Any we can do? Nothing. I think we have all three here. Alright. Ingredient Center. Anything else I can claim? I don't think so. Oh, maybe I can. Nope, I already did. Okay, cool. There are quests. I need to talk to Olivia in Ice Shard Cliffs.
Got a sec? Hey.
Also, do we have Arkfeld shit? We got Arcveld shit?
Got something in mind?
That could end up being an Arcveld that is dragon. What is this now? This is 832 with a lot of green. And a slot, too. Critical draw, though. I don't really do a lot of draw attacks. It's not really like I'm not crazy about it. Still, I don't think there's any poison sword and shields yet.
Got something in mind?
Which is weird. Okay, yep. Okay, Guardian Rathalos. That's what it's called. Nice fucking looking weapon, too. And it's got a slot. Cool. So then that wasn't... Oh no, it is. Yep, that is the fucking Rathalos hammer, just kind of silvery instead of red. So does that mean armor-wise? Is it just going to look like a silvery armor set for Guardian Rath? Yeah, it looks exactly like the fucking Rathalos set. Let's see what we got. We got Weakness Exploit, Intimidator. So those are the main ones, but we have Rathalos' Flare. That's that Rathalos set we love. Pretty much always looks the same. But let's see what we got. What is Weakness Exploit? Hit weak spots, gain affinity. Okay. An extra 3% on wounds. Nice. So more critting on wounds. Discourages monsters from engaging you, even if you've been spotted. Rathalos' Flare, Guardian's Pulse. Huh. Increases recovery speed of stamina and red gauge when near Wilk crystals. Interesting. Chance to deal additional fire damage after landing an attack. Okay, so just straight up more fire damage. Okay, cool. Okay, yep, we have the Guardian Doshiguma, which has Heroics and Iron Skin and Marathon Runner. Okay. What do we got? Reduces duration of defense down, which isn't that big a deal. That can be okay. Doshiguma's Might temporary grants attack plus 10 after successful power clash or offset attack. Recovery of stamina. Okay. So, interesting. And we can get stuff from Sacrets, too. Jump Master. Prevents attacks from knocking you back during a jump. I kind of like that. So we're going to get Guardian versions of a lot of these monsters. Interesting. Very interesting. So where do we go exactly? No, there we go. Ice Shard Cliffs. And our base camp. It's, yeah, my views on the game have changed a lot from, oh, this is kind of an interesting place we're going to have for our base camp, to, oh, we're just going to keep changing base camps. This is Monster Hunter Generations now. And 4, actually, to a lesser extent. Where you just kind of, as you're moving in the story, you get new towns to go to.
Please, as if anyone wanted to hear one more word of that windbag's garrulous speech.
I, for one, would have preferred a chair over any of those awards.
They're guildmasters and acquaintances.
Hey, look who's here.
Yo, what's up? How we doing? Probably do one more story mission before we call it for the night, and then we'll start again tomorrow. Week of Wilds continues. I'm actually like, my goal kind of is to try and get through low rank throughout the week, and that way I can so that way next week we can start with the normal stream schedule, and I can just pepper in some high rank stuff whenever I'm playing. Like, yeah, I'll stream some high rank fights.
We took a
Just 'cause why not?
building a base camp in this fine place you found for us. We'll conduct our investigation of the cliffs from here.
Alright. Something I'd like your thoughts on.
Info on the White Wraith. Get ready for this one.
So, genetically engineered monster from an extinct species.
Synthetic?
Yeah,
Kidding.
If it
they just making monsters now.
That's a bombshell.
It's not like it's never been talked about before.
Possibility of creating new species. But
That's why we need to find a way to
Sorry about
switch out, to find out as much as we can.
Well, in that case, perhaps we should contact the local expert.
We bumped into a very verbose Wadwad while I'm
Oh, our friend.
think I know the one.
Yeah, he owes me for saving him from Spider.
I'll take you to where he is.
That was like straight up Mirkwood Spider
Ready to
scene.
go?
Werner and I will stay put.
The Great Bridge up ahead should get us to his hidey hole all the quicker. So there's an ancient city, synthetic species, and someone called the Al-Harkin. Am I keeping up?
Probably hang out with you guys. There we go.
But I'm sure yours is spinning as much as mine. We'll bear right once we're across the bridge.
Okay, so he's way over there. Interesting. Very interesting.
Look at those arches. We're seeing the remnants of a civilization at its prime. Time really is just a straight line, huh? Just a line of infinitesimal moments leading to the present.
Well, what's this? How capricious our meetings and partings seem to be. You need not explain. I assume you have traveled here to seek my wisdom.
That's right. How did you know?
We
A
need to reach
Woodward is
village
never
called
early,
Suja.
nor is he
Do you know
late. He
of a way
arrives
there?
precisely when he means to.
What paths may be are limited only by our minds. I know of a path paved in air, grouted with risk and patrolled by a Goliath. What say you?
Alright, so I take up... I David the Goliath, and we're done.
Mention a giant monster.
Yeah. What we
It's
got?
a risk we have to take. Can we count on you, Rove?
We've known him for like 3 minutes, and then we left his cave, and now we've known him for another 3 minutes. But yes, we can trust him.
There. That way. Straight on to the end. The path is self-evident.
Yeah. Self-evident. Yeah. Not at all a Prince of Persia jumping puzzle.
Is it though?
There's no way. Our sacred can probably make it, but
The beast is away. Now is the time.
It's fine. There's no falling damage in this game, it's fine.
Thank you.
May your journey reward you.
Can you
Don't
take
thank
the
me,
rear?
you all gonna die.
Let's go.
Rushing elbows with death.
Oh, they can glide, they're fine. That's less fine, but... Ooh.
That what? Now was not the time.
Hello, who are you? I want to know what armor I get from you. There better be a fucking hammer associated with you. Hell yeah. Interesting design. Jin Jahad. They like weird mouths in this game. A lot of monsters have weird mouths. More so than past games.
ice?
Alright, so we get a nice monster.
It's freezing the ground to secure its footing.
We have to stop it!
Why?
Go! Don't stop, no matter what!
That's okay, the bird knows where to go.
Oh, stop!
That was close.
It's a big lad.
Let's keep going.
The sheer size of it is a threat.
Okay.
That place covered in icicles. It looks spacious enough.
Okay, we're just not
Might
gonna...
be able to set up a pop-up camp.
Just not even, like, able to listen to her.
Anything's better than staying out here.
The directional sound was a little extreme there. Okay, I like this thing. I like this thing a lot. I want to fight this thing, like now.
Is everyone alright? That thing scares the wits out of me.
I want to carve
We
pieces
can't
off
go
it right
any
now.
further while it's around. Hunter, I believe this is where we excel.
Yeah.
Right. Alma, Gemma, Nata, you stay here.
We'll get
Kind
the
of
camp
wanted
set up
to
in
swap.
no time.
Kind of should have swapped out my secondary weapon. It's. Oh, this is like an arena fight? Essentially? Okay. Oh, I was not even paying attention. I should have had a fucking warm drink this whole fucking time.
Let's do this. If anyone's got your back, I know it's you.
Yeah, I'll have you back in a second, honey. I need to, eat. Just gonna eat that real quick. There we go. Now we're good. Fucking cool ass looking monster. Yep, got one there. Get one here. It's like a dragon made of knives. This is like a fucking cool ass fucking design. He's a big lad too.
Our attacks aren't having any effect. Let's try aiming somewhere else.
There we go. It's right on the spot. Aim for and destroy multiple ridges. Okay. This is another one we're not trying to kill, we're just trying to repel. But god damn it, I want to kill. This looks like it's probably an Elder Dragon, though. Not sure what other classification this thing would have. Which basically, Elder Dragons, if you want to know the actual lore, Elder Dragons, because they'll have like brute wyverns or bird wyverns. You know, they have all these various different kinds of wyverns and monsters. Elder Dragons are kind of a special case. Elder Dragons are basically any monster where they look at it and go, I have no fucking idea what that is. It ain't anything on our classification system, so we're just gonna call it an Elder Dragon. It's a monster where you just look at it and you go, I don't fucking know. So you have everything from, like, Fatalist, which looks like just traditional dragon, to the weird giant octopus thing from, like, one of the... Yeah, I can't remember which game it was. Freedom. Like this weird-ass stuff. this looks like it'd be something that would be considered that, where it's like, I don't know, it's a big-ass weird thing. Okay, so we got a couple, oh, we got one on the foot that's gonna be really easy. Nice, nice, nice. Really nice, like, set-piece fights, too, for the story mode. Like, it's not like it takes a whole lot to make this really, like, exciting and dramatic. It's, like, literally all you have to do is make the Sacred be able to do some, like, jumps on its own, and that's about it. Where did it go? Is it down there? Oh. Oh, he's freaking out. You okay there, buddy? Okay. You made it. You know what? At least it didn't soft lock. A little awkward, but hey, you know what? Again, at least the fight continues. I was pretty sure I would have to warp out and warp back in or something. Well, that didn't hit it. An interesting design too, with all the ridges. Like it's like ideal for like a place where cold can gather, kind of. Does that make sense? Like the cold can run down along the ridges. Well, we had the exact same fucking thing. We did the exact same combo. It's like those fucking Dragon Ball Fighters, like, championship matches where, like, that is a fighting game where there are, like, very specific opener combos and strings that are, like, your best one, like, just straight up, no, this is how you start every fight. And so if you get mirror matches in tournaments sometimes, you just have constant, everyone, like, hitting the same thing at the same time. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Yeah, fucking what? There's a really famous one up to, Caulifla players. Just doing the exact same combo at each other and just, like, counter-hitting each other the entire time. For, like, a full combo, just both of them doing the combo at each other at the same time and just perfectly countering each other. But it's like, if you have, you know, when you get two people who know the exact same ideal combo route. Okay, that was... Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Get me out. Get me out. Get me out. Thank you, Larkin. You are a gentleman and a scholar. We have two Hammer Bros. If someone gets knocked down, you can have two people doing Big Bang. It's just what we do. We have a thing that we like to do, and that's what it is. Good. Ooh, 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 ooh. Nice, 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 nice. Nice. Is that a giant fucking wound on its ass? That was its whole fucking, like, backside was glowing. He really doesn't give a shit about me. He's really looking at Olivia. Oh, there we go. Yeah, no, he's really focused on Olivia right now. That's fine. Actually, I'm not even ice-bladed. Which is kind of surprising, actually. Now I'm ice-bladed, thank you, Bug. Thank you. I'm just gonna drink up a little bit. Okay, that apparently did not undo the blight, so I'm gonna have to do a little berry real quick. Oh, I think it did. Oh, I should sharpen though. Well, too late. Okay, I've got a wound to kill. Boom. Nice, and now we do this again. 1, 2, 3. I'm trying to break these things.
Now that's how it's done. Guess you've danced with giant monsters before, huh?
I mean, this is my job in this world, so of course I have. We fought them together. Yeah, I need to fucking sharpen, like, right the fuck now. Blade. Thank you. I need to sharpen my hammer. Remember that. Remember the logic there. If I could get, like, another wound on his back, that'd be nice if I could get a mount. Although I will say it's much easier to get mounts now, because it's similar to Rise, because you can just keep getting on the dog or bird, and just keep doing jump attacks off of that. You don't need to, like, lead the monster to a place where you can actually get jump attacks off. I can just do this anytime I want. There you go. You know what? Smack this one. Nicely done.
See any other bridges like that one? They might be equally susceptible. There! Away forward!
Monster Hunter's also, with the last several entries, really gotten into destructible environments and, like, dynamically changing environments. This one more so than any other, because you have all the different seasons that can take place in all the different areas. Like, that is kind of huge. He's not looking so hot right now. We've broken a lot of his body knives. But again, clever idea for, like, a cold monster. All this, like, surface area between them, the ridges and everything, for cold to gather. And it's a clever little... It's... Could I? Hold on. Kind of curious, yeah. No, I don't think I can do a focus attack in the air with hammer. Maybe? Okay. Can I grab onto anything? Because sometimes you can grab onto something to knock them down. Apparently not. Let's see something. I can technically do a focus attack and... No, I can't. It's a regular hit or a charge hit. Alright, so now I know. You can do that with the Insect Glaive, though, pretty easily. Okay. Okay, we got a real fight. Oh. Okay, so I need to pull down stuff. Okay. See you later, fucker. Hey, you don't like that? What's the matter? You don't like it? I wonder why. Icium. I wonder if that is an icy crystal of some kind. Yes, I have a question. Is unobtainium difficult to obtain? My foreleg broken! Oh. Hell yeah. Shit, I need, is there... Hey, come here. Let me get a hot drink while I'm waiting. Ah, fuck. Well, I created rubble to hide from his attacks, at least. Like it told me to. Okay, that lasts one attack. So that makes things a little more interesting. That is not hide from its attacks, that's hide from a single attack. Break your ribs, motherfucker. Oh. Can someone get me out here? Can someone get me out? Can someone get me out? Thank you. He does a couple of movements, kind of similar to, oh, what the fuck was its name from 4, I think? It was a giant snake. What the fuck was it called? Nagaruja? Some of his, like, twisting around you movements remind me a little bit of his. So he would always do that. And then Insect Glaive was the big new, the cool new weapon on the block along with Charge Blade. So the idea that, like, when it does its big wrap-up around you, you could just Insect Glaive jump over it was, like, a big game changer. The effects will soon wear off. Still lasted us a good amount of time. Okay, he's very sleepy. He's either sleepy or he's not capturable. I can't see, he's just tired. Yeah, he's got the little monster drooling, tired icon. So that is exhaustion, which this hammer does. This hammer has stamina peak. So monsters get exhausted, they get real EP. He's just a tired little guy. He's just tired. Oh, hi. Excuse me. Want to break your ribs? A lot of Icium, I'm seeing. Is that his dick? Oh, that's his... Oh, me. Oh, hold up. We're chipping him apart. His arms and head don't look so great. His back is still looking relatively... Is he gonna do a big ice thing? Okay, get the fuck out, No, there's not. Yeah, that little twirly gig. Okay, so we have to hide behind this. Okay, so whenever he does that, he's gonna knock shit down that we can hide behind. That's fine mechanic. Volk, you might want to not be standing there. Yeah, you're fine. Okay.
Looking good.
I think this is looking fine. We're doing fine. Ooh, hi. I don't know. This is gonna be annoying as shit to fight alone. For sure. Yeah, this is one I'm probably gonna want to go in with a team. Just because you're gonna want to keep him, like, stunned a lot. And you're gonna want to focus on those wounds a lot. No, 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 get out of there, get out of there. Thank you, Ron. Again, cats are the best cats. Your ribs make your lip bleed. Yeah, he's got some. He's got a couple rough spots on him. See, that's what I was thinking. It's using the ridges to regulate air temperature because it's got more surface area. Like, a lot of the monster designs, like, they actually are a couple that's like, no, they actually kind of thought through what this monster was doing. And like how its like abilities work, basically. Just gonna whack me in the head. Well, I have to get to its back. Unfortunately, if it falls on the wrong side, then I'm kind of screwed. He's getting pissy. Oh, he's not happy. He's an angry little boy. Fuck. That evade window, man. Okay, he's looking really rough right now. God damn it. Get me to your back. There we go. Okay. Yeah, now he's looking. No, his shoulder's still fine. I don't know. Well, that's a rough attack. How that didn't hit me, I have no idea. Bird, can you assist, please? Thank you. I need sharpen. Still doing fine time-wise. Wow, I can't believe I missed that. How did I miss that? Bird. There we go. Didn't get him out, but it's fine. Okay, hold on. Oh, we're like right fuck next to him. Again, birds, you probably would like to be over here a little. No, okay, that's fine. really cannot wait to see what the fuck this thing's armor looks like. And weapons. He's actually capturable. Technically. I think that is such a fucking good ability, man. Yeah, I kind of doubt the capture would have worked. I think it's supposed to be a straight-up repel. Are we gonna bury him?
Let's send it to the abyss.
Well, I want to be able to get his stuff, so can we not? Can we leave his body here? I would like his pieces. You know, that's what I mean by, like, you know, claws. And not like we need his, you know, horns. We need his pieces. We need pieces of things to make other things. Well. Bye, Knife Dragon. I love you. He is pretty fucking cool.
Never again.
Now, we'll see how much I like him after 15 more fights. Well, we'll see. Once you get used to that fight. Well, I mean, it also depends if I want any of his stuff. If I want his stuff, I'm gonna farm him.
What happened to it?
This area appears unaffected. Is this it?
Yes? Question mark? Oh, I don't even get his certificates? So all we got from that was Icium. Okay, so maybe we don't get his armor set yet. Okay, what do we get here, though? We get Blindsider and Speed Eating. Well, let's see. Let's see if we... Got some... Pop-up camp limit is... Oh, nice.
Future, right? Where we'll find the Allharkin.
Okay. Ooh. Reminds me of, like, Himalayan, kind of like... Tibetan style. Like the flowing kind of...
It's so strange here. You'd hardly know we passed through all that cold.
The weather
Kind of
here
cloth
is
and everything.
milder for some reason.
I mean, I associate that with, like, Tibet and, like, mountainous regions of the, like, oh.
Look over there. That's where we came from.
Can you even believe we made it across?
Oh, okay. So they come from fucking Anorlando. Okay. That's straight up some, like... Yeah. Anorlando, or what was the place in Dark Souls 3? Oh, what the fuck was the name of that city?
Are you the
Hey, Poogie! It's happening! When can we put little outfits on it? I must know. Yeah! I mean, I like frog costume. Not that it's dressed as a frog, but I like that it is,
Who is doing the harvesting?
Can I pick it up and, like, have it sniff around for things?
Allharkin said she would.
Is that what it's doing? Because I know in, like, Monster Hunter World, if you pet it and got a good pet, it would, like, you could, like, pick it up and, like, take it around and it would like sniff out things for you. I don't know if he's sniffing or if he's just walking. He might just be walking. When can we get little costumes for him? Is the question. Little Truffle is the best. Truffle. I would die for Truffle. I have known Truffle for only like 20 seconds, and if anything ever happened to him, I would kill everyone in this room and then myself. Well, that's it. We're done. We found Poogie. So fucking cute. Anyway. Right. Who are we talking to? Some old bitch? What? Poogie's what I care about. Yeah, we'll talk to Old Harkin. Old Harkin. Old Tarkin.
The All Harkin must be here somewhere. Excuse me. My name is Alma.
This is a weird-looking pumpkin.
Welcome. I have been expecting you.
Are you the All Harkin?
The Keepers have been known to call me that, yes.
They're weird. I don't know why they keep doing that. That's not my name. I've told them it's Francine so many times.
Already heard. So we meet at last.
Where's your weird feet,
If I may.
Wyvern person? They're Wyverians. They have some very interesting features. There's a couple just wandering around the game.
We will fight.
Wait. Please, tell me. I'm one of the keepers. My name is Nata.
Let me see your feet.
There's a guardian that attacked our village. The one called Arkveld.
You are the one
And
called
you
Shaft.
desire to know why it did this.
Yes.
'Cause it's a crazy
Why
bastard.
did it escape? Why did it start hunting?
He had a bad childhood. Got mixed up with the drugs.
The Guardians came into existence.
Yeah, because our people were a bunch of crazy fucking
Keepers created them?
genetic experiment fucking
Come with me.
eugenics people. Yeah, that is straight up just like a Dark Souls city right there. Like that is the the Dark Enerlondo.
This was your capital, Wyveria.
So does that suggest the capital at the time was all Wyverians?
The people of Wyveria created the Dragon Torch, a source of
Like, is that like one of their like points of origin as a people? Because they're not overly common.
wielding its power in every corner.
But like the little goblin man back at camp is a Wyverian.
It was lightning to dispel monsters, or a heavy downpour to cleanse poisons discarded.
Yeah, okay, so
on
yeah,
land.
you created a fucking
It was thought
terraforming
to
device.
forge precious materials. And it negated the very weight of buildings so they could mount the sky.
That part's pretty fucked up.
Nature's laws were no more than a suggestion to them. Their crowning achievement was the Guardians. A host of servile creatures to do their bidding.
I don't know if you can hear that. It is fucking crazy outside right now.
Wyberia's supremacy
Very rainy.
was beyond question.
If that's the case, how did such a glorious city come to ruin?
How do you think? We made a whole bunch of weird genetic freaks and they
invited
turned on us.
calamity upon themselves. After the people were put to rout, the Guardians fell into a deep slumber.
But Arkveld woke up. What is Arkveld? What should the keepers do? Please. My uncle said that
I noticed
you
she
would
only got
have
3
the
fingers.
answers.
Where that creature's transformation will end, even I can.
Oh, so it's gonna be a Shigeru Miyamoto Magala situation. It's gonna turn into something bigger.
I am sorry, but even I cannot give you the perfect explanation you seek. You and I are the same. We live amongst a collection of brief moments, The world is changed by their
All these people very touched by this moment, and my character just staring with his big dumb goggles. Fucking love Mustard so much.
Where will you? My role is to watch and listen.
I just like to watch you guys. Then you keep in mind...
Responsible for this guardian?
Well, it did, like, kill a whole bunch of people, so we kind of probably should put it down.
No, that's not why. I want to know what will happen to Arkveld.
I'm gonna kill it. That's what's gonna happen.
If my friends are with me, we can learn and help.
I'm gonna hit it with my hammer in the face a bunch of times, and then maybe I'll shoot it with a gun in the face.
Its existence unfolds.
Yeah, don't kill it now while it's weaker. Like, let's just wait for it to transform and become a bigger problem.
Everything is truly, truly beautiful.
Oh, is she seeing the light? Pull her back. Alright, we got a camp set up. And we got a poogie!
That takes care of the base camp.
We should talk with the people here while we have the chance.
I should start looking at the weapons and armor I can make. And start farming some things.
Thank you for making space for us.
I don't know if I'm going to need the Rathalos stuff, to be honest. I probably won't farm him.
If you don't mind me asking.
To be honest, I don't really want any of the new armors, because having full evade window is kind of awesome.
We use it for melding.
Wait.
If it is of interest to you, we could find someone to tell you about it.
Yes! Is this decoration melding, finally?
While I have you, if it pleases you, the Allharkin has asked if you would repast with us.
Oh, are we gonna get another, like, buff?
Please us. We'd be completely honored.
Tell the Allharkin we accept her invitation with the greatest pleasure.
We will be gathering to repast further up the slope.
Hunter, do you mind if we take a peek inside?
Alright, melting pot. Yeah, but you notice Wyverians have really weird little feet. They have digitigrade feet. Use a melting pot, happy to do any materials. Yes, 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 yes. Alright. So... yeah, let's do a melding ticket. Well, actually, can we do... we'll do a defense jewel, why not? Basically, you can put a whole bunch of stuff you don't really want, and try to turn it into something you do want. Or a lot of things we may want. Sharp jewel, protective polish, critical draw. Okay, so they weren't lying about the fact that it's not going to be nearly as hard to get the gems you want. Because with one ticket and a couple of things, I made all of these. Rapid morph, thunder attack, slugger. Slugger's good. Slugger's very good. Especially for hammer. Bludgeoner's also very good for hammer. Power prolonger would be good for a couple other things. Bludgeoner again. Focus. Focus is also good. Okay, yeah, they've made this. And critical eye. Oh, yes. Okay. They have made... they've kind of fixed this as well. If you can get that many, then yeah, okay. I have 2 attack boost. Then I should be using those attack boost. Yeah, I'm gonna mess around with that a lot. Okay. Look at him, look at him! Okay, still can't give him costumes, but I will. I'm sure there will be costumes. There are always costumes. The classic is the stripes. The little striped pajamas.
Guess I'll come back later.
Where is Gemma? I kind of need Gemma. Wherever she is, you can talk to her usually and have her come back. Can't really see your weird feet. So is everyone a Wyverian here? Yeah, they appear so. They're wearing these weird... Oh, you can kind of see the digitigrade feet. There's one of the other towns had a guy with like short pants, so you could like see... Not short pants, but like not like flowy. So you could see the weird little like backwards knee.
Welcome. This way.
Yeah, where is she so I can get her back at her spot? Talk to your guildmates. Okay, this is where you are.
Oh, there you are.
I've been having a look around, as this kind person just explained to me.
Wait, is this botany?
This is called the Oscultary.
Oh, never mind.
It's where the Allharkin prays.
Is that a really, really fucking huge Wyverian, or is that like perspective?
Very important place.
Must be, if they use it for prayer.
What a waste of time.
We live in such a fascinating world.
If you are praying, you are not hunting. Everything is hunting.
And for every treasure, there's a need that it fills.
Like my need for money. Oh, yeah, that's a big... The fucking... Attack on Titan fucking head is that? Oh yeah, with him it's much easier to see the weird feet. Okay, interesting. There's a couple people over here. That's Olivia. We don't want you. I'm looking for Gemma. Ooh, trade. What do you got to trade? Wait, as I stomp all over your fucking fruits. Fascinating. A proposition? Okay. What do you got? Fluffy egg. Ooh, more food stuff. So this is this like the replacement for... Because sometimes you would have missions posted specifically to get additional ingredients added to your kitchen place. So I guess for here, it's turning in things to traders to get stockpiled on them. Because before it was just you have to unlock the ingredient and you can use it forever. In this one, it does seem to be finite. Oh, there you are. Get back to fucking work.
I don't know about you, Hunter, but I'm starting to think we're in over our heads.
What are you talking about? I'm doing fine. Kicking ass.
Pack it in.
Yeah, right. After coming this far?
Kind of what you call the sunken cost fallacy, to be fair.
A big rock, I use a tiny wedge. When dealing with something difficult, I treat it like a big old rock. I get to hammering away at it.
I do too. Mainly with my giant hammer.
Away, and eventually, that little wedge does its thing. I believe in that wedge. Just like I believe in you.
Oh, but
I also like Wedge Antilles.
You? Never. Hunter, we may not be much. Just a couple of...
He's a hell of a pilot, what can I say?
But we can move mountains.
Theoretically. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, back to business. Alright, what do we got? Do we have armor for this thing? We do not. Okay, so we didn't actually get any new thing. Well, hold on.
Got something in mind?
Ooh, hello. 10 affinity. Water, though. I mean, I'm not big on the elements, but... That's 15% and fire. Okay, so maybe I will do... Because that's a nice hammer. 832, 15% affinity and fire. Okay, and it's got a slot. The slot's good. Yeah, the affinity on that makes it better. This has way more green, but it's a hammer. It doesn't really need that much green. Okay, so we got basically all of it. Also, I just wanted to point out...
Anything catch your eye?
Tentacle gun. Just straight up a bunch of tentacles. It's kind of awesome, actually. Is there a Rathalos gun anywhere? It's not up here, so... Nothing really there. What about Switch X?
What are we making today?
Okay, Guardian. Dragon File. Interesting. 630 but minus 15. Not crazy about that. That's better. Minus 5 is slightly better, and 1 critical eye would fix that. Okay. 15%. It's really nice, and it's kind of nice. And throw a critical eye in there and get even more fucking crit. And we're sword and shield. Anything? Not as such. Okay. So we have made a pretty good amount of progress. We got Poogie. Truffle has joined the party. Oh my god, he's just sleeping with his little frog. My favorite costume from World was the one that he has a jack-o'-lantern on his butt. He's just like wearing a jack-o'-lantern like a snail would. It's fucking adorable. But yeah, so we will leave for now in this nice spot. I'll be back tomorrow with more Week of Wild as we continue through low rank and try to finish up this story and get into high rank where the real game begins. So join me tomorrow. Probably either at the normal time, although, to be honest, I'm kind of liking these nighttime streams. I might start doing this more often to make that my usual time on days when I don't have anything going on in 14. Because it also means during the day I can continue to work on the thumbnails and getting everything up on YouTube. And I can always do afternoon streams if there's nothing going on. But I might start, I'm going to think about shifting schedule Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then maybe a Saturday stream as well. Because that way I'm hitting more prime time as well for viewers and stuff. But anyway, enough of that. This game is phenomenal. I fucking love this game. This is everything I wanted and more. No complaints. It is a Monster Hunter game. It is everything it has to be. With a story mode that is actually much more interesting than I thought it would be. I mean, we're not used to this in the Monster Hunter world. Like, wait, we have a story mode I should be paying attention to? That's not usual. But I'm okay with that. So from me, Larkin, and Truffle, I wish you farewell for now until tomorrow. Thank you all so much for being here. Hope you had a great time. I'm enjoying the hell out of this. And we'll be back with more tomorrow. Later, everybody.